I'm Bill Schinsky. I was in Vietnam in 1968, 1969. I was a 105 howitzer unit located on LZ Sharon on the DMZ in lovely Quang Tri province. And I'm not being facetious. The country was beautiful, is beautiful. I was in a meeting one afternoon concerning the Welcome Home Johnny and Jane project. And during that meeting, silently to myself, I told myself, you know, Bill, you haven't done a listening session yourself. So in order to promote the program, I really had to be true to the program and true to myself. And I was lucky enough to be assigned a fabulous woman by the name of Ruth Allen, who listened to me. And when I arrived, I warned her that, Ruth, I probably will only speak for 10 minutes because I did not experience as much trauma as a lot of veterans think they need to experience in order to participate in the program. Well, an hour and 10 minutes later, I was still talking, and Ruth was still listening. Because as I spoke, I realized that being a veteran does not necessarily have to mean that you had to go through truly traumatic experiences. Because when you're in a war situation, that situation alone is traumatic enough. Because you realize, and continue to realize 40-some years later, that for 24 hours a day, and I was there 14 months, that I was scared 24 hours a day for 14 months. And by talking to Ruth in my listening session, I got to recount and relay all those experiences I had, not only a war experience, but the experiences I had in meeting other human beings from other places, other ways and means of life, and the things that happened between men in a war situation. It was remarkable. The entire hour and 10 minutes was magic, because it took me to another plane mentally and emotionally where I got to participate almost as if I was an observer of my own listening session, because I actually listened to myself as I spoke, which I normally never do when I'm giving a lecture or a speech. I tend not to. But it affected me so much that when we were finished, and I went back to my normal duties of the director of an art center in Indio, California, I realized that what I had just experienced, others have an opportunity to experience or may have experienced. So I have made it part of my job as an art center director and an artist myself, is to focus periodically on those veterans from whatever war, whatever conflict, who have taken on being creative individuals in whatever discipline they have taken on, and highlight those people at the Art Center. So that's part of my mission now, is to work with veterans and allow them to be heard, seen, listened to, participate. The Welcome Home Johnny and Jane project changed me as a human being.